Hey guys, what's going on? DeltaBot here, and we're finally back with another episode of Does It Drift? This time doing one of my favorite cars, the Audi R8 V10. This is the brand new one with the new body that looks kind of like the old one, but I still think looks really good. Looks sharper and meaner. And I've always loved the R8, and I wanted to do something pretty cool for the first episode back, since I finally have my computer back. So we're going to be doing this one. So you guys all know the drill. I'm going to be building it, tuning it, and then I will see you again when I'm done. Okay, so I can tell you I've had about 2 races of experience with this car because the people in this lobby don't seem to understand the concept of not crashing. So I've finally been able to get away from them, and I have to tell you, this car is actually, I like it a lot. I built the older R8 V10 Plus, and that car was pretty good. The chassis wasn't as stiff as this one though, and you could tell the car felt a little snappier. This one's smoother, and it's a really good car. One thing that surprised me about it was how fast this thing is. One track I drift a lot, if you saw my Rivals video with the ISF, is Lime Rock, and I do a lot of practicing on that track. And excuse me. If any of you are interested, it's a really good tandem section, and a lot of leagues use it. And pretty much the slowest speeds you're going to see through that section in a competition style setting is anywhere between 62 and 65 miles an hour at the low end. My ISF, which it's not quite legal for most leagues, but it's close enough. I just need to do a few tweaks to it, but it usually bottoms out at around 63. My Porsche 918 usually gets up into the 66 to 67 mile an hour range, which in that car isn't legal for any leagues. This car is kind of on the same side as the Porsche, but it's still insanely fast. It does like 65, 66, so it's almost as fast through that section as my Porsche, and that's saying something because that Porsche is fast. But anyways, on to the points drifting, which is what this video is about. This car is actually really, really good. One thing that I don't like is it's more of what I call a pocket drifter, which means it's comfortable at a certain angle. If you have less than that angle, the car's twitchy. If you have more than that angle, you're going to spin. I like cars that are more progressive, which is what my ISF is. And that's not the car's fault, it's more the tuning. I think I probably need to loosen up the rear rebound stiffness a little bit. Maybe the bump stiffness, but the car itself is really good. You can slide all day. You saw I tried to shoot for around 700 horsepower with the build, and I think that's about the number for this. It might need a little bit more power, but I mean, for what it is, it's got plenty. It loves angle. It counter steers really hard, and those are two things that you can't really tune into cars. There are some exceptions, but for the most part, if you're gonna have a good drift car, you're gonna know pretty early on whether or not it's gonna be good. This car, with some fine tuning, I think will be just a fantastic car to drive, and it also looks and sounds amazing, which is always a bonus. I love the sound of this thing's V10. It's a really good car. I wouldn't necessarily recommend using the tune that you saw in the video. You can. It won't kill you to use it. It's just, I wouldn't call it my best work, and there's plenty to be improved. See, that guy could have, stayed off the track because he'd already lost his points, but no, he's got to get in my way and cock block me, but whatever. So I think this video is going to be coming to a close. I'm 30,000 points ahead of the next guy. Let's see if it does a burnout. I think the answer to that question is yes. It will do a very nice burnout. So remember, guys, my offer still stands. If you would like to come on this track with this car tuned however way you like, and you beat my lap, which is 44,934 points, upload that to YouTube and comment on my video letting me know that you did beat it. I will upload it to my channel. So that's all I've got for you guys in this episode. Make sure you leave a like or dislike depending on what you thought of the video. Subscribe if you want more, and I will see you all in the next video. There seems to be many people down here. Oh, there's one. Oh, okay, got the assist counts as skill.